Now, the former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh was a very rare leader, someone who listened even when there was massive criticism coming his way. His approach was extremely effective in creating a space that there was a lot of exchange of views, and that's what people who have worked with him can vouch for. He also actually did not take criticism as a sign of hostility. Now, what is very often said about Dr. Manmohan Singh is that he was a brilliant economist and he also had a very ambitious vision of what liberal India could actually be. And this was combined with a very fine sense of what was actually possible politically. He was also very soft-spoken, and this actually allowed him to attract the best and the brightest people in his team. My colleague Amit Bharadwaj is now joining me. Amit, we have seen how tributes have been pouring in from across the globe. We have seen Russia, China and other economies and other countries also speaking highly and praising the former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh. His legacy is one, Amit, that will never be forgotten, and the liberalisation that he did is the reason why the Indian economy is where it is today.
True, Aishwarya. Also Dr. Manmohan Singh's life actually resembles a journey of India, beginning from a very humble background in Punjab with no resources at disposal and reaching to the best of universities in the world. And that too based on scholarships. So it was purely based on talent, hard work and his honesty. So that journey is part one of his life, and then back to 1971 when he decides to contribute to India's governance, administration, and starts shaping India's economy the way somebody like Dr. Manmohan Singh would. And even today, in this morning, when we speak, that process of leaders, dignitaries reaching Dr. Manmohan Singh's residence continues to pay that last tribute to the statesman that he was, the economist that he was. And as I was mentioning, you name any post, any role in the government in policy making, and Dr. Manmohan Singh was there. He has covered that journey thoroughly. First economic advisor in the Commerce Ministry, then chief economic advisor in the Finance Ministry, eventually becoming the Finance Minister of the country between 91-96 and bringing the much needed reforms that the Indian economy needed, including the economic liberalization, the foreign direct investment, and the liberty that the middle class lives and enjoys right now is something that has been, Dr. Manmohan Singh has been the man who carved it out in the 90s for India. So that's absolutely right there. And, when you believe that Dr. Manmohan Singh is missing from the political map of the country, then he's back as the Prime Minister of India between 2004 and 2014. So certainly, as he would begin his last journey today, right, that line will continue to resonate in every Indian today, that the history will be kinder to him. Certainly, Dr. Manmohan Singh, the history is kinder to you. And this morning, his first part of his journey would begin from this residence 3 Motilal Nehru Marg, and from here he'll be taken to the Congress headquarters, which is like second home to him, his family. So the dignitaries from across the country who have not been able to meet the family yesterday and have not been able to pay tribute to Dr. Manmohan Singh will get an opportunity to do so at the Congress headquarters, and eventually Nigambodh Ghat is where his last rites will be performed. Back to you.
Amit, if you can also tell us what time will the mortal remains be moving away from his house, because from what we understand from his house, the mortal remains will then go to the AICC headquarters where the Congress workers and other leaders will pay their respects, and then the final journey will begin from the Congress headquarters to Nigambodh Ghat.
Right, Aishwarya, that's what has been chalked out for now. That's the plan. So the mortal remains of Dr. Manmohan Singh was expected to, to be moved from here. His last journey was to begin from here around 8 in the morning. So what we are given to understand that possibly there could be some delay to that schedule that has been chalked out. But certainly, as planned, the plan was around by 8 or something post 8 a.m. in the morning. He could be moved from here, 3 Motilal Nehru Marg, to the AICC headquarters, and around 9:30 in the morning, or maybe post 9:30 in the morning, his journey for Nigambodh Ghat would have begun, because the timing that has been decided for his last rites at Nigambodh Ghat is 11:45 a.m. So I believe because of the weather conditions in the national capital and the dignitaries and several of the formalities that needs to be done, there could be slight delay in that schedule, which has been already chalked out. But that's what the plan looks like right now. And at Nigambodh Ghat, you will have, almost every dignitary from the country would try to reach there. The president is expected there. Prime Minister Narendra Modi could be there. Home Minister Amit Shah, the ministers from the government. And what is to be noted out here is that Dr. Manmohan Singh's popularity transcends political lines and ideological lines. Yesterday, the way I could see, Chandrababu Naidu, the Telugu Desam Party chief and Andhra Pradesh chief minister, rushing to the national capital to offer his last tributes is something, a telling story as to how not only the India bloc chief ministers are coming to the national capital, but also those from the NDA don't want to miss out on this last opportunity to pay their respect and tribute to Dr. Manmohan Singh. Back to you.